What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So I want to show you a quick video on how to tempo match or beat match on a DJ console. I'm using a mixer, but you can use this off of a turntable or controller. Pretty much any DJ system that you are using, the concept is going to be the same. All right. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to first get you two songs. All right. And the songs don't have to be the same song, but for this, I'm going to show you on the same song, and then I'm going to show you on two different songs. So this is the first song right here. All right, so whenever you have the first song, the first thing you want to do is cue it up. You want to cue it up by the first part of the beat. And if you look at these waveforms, you can see I have it queued up on the first part of the beat. So that is the first part of the beat. The reason why you want to put it on the first part of the beat is so that way you always have a point of reference to start over. So that way you can make sure from this point on that the song that you're mixing is going to be on the same tempo. All right. So first thing is make sure that it's on the beat. The other thing is you want to make sure that the tempo are the same. All right. Like I said before, these songs are both the same, but you want to make sure that the song that you're playing and the song that you want to match the tempo, they are already at the same BPM, and these are the BPMs right here. All right, if they are not at the same BPM, you can change the BPM by messing with the pitch as the pitch goes up or down, and I'm going to show you how the pitch works. As you move the pitch this way, it gets faster. If you go this way, it gets slower. All right. So this is how you manipulate the beat. So depending on what song you're mixing, and if it's too fast or too slow, this is how you speed it up or slow it down. All right. So now, once you have both of your songs ready to go, now what we're going to do is we're going to watch the waveforms. So in these waveforms, you can see that there is a hash in the middle. So this hash in the middle, this hash here, this hash here, that hash there, that hash there, that hash there. These are going to be what you are going to beat match. Those are the beat match grid. So whenever you're playing a song at both times, at the same time, you want to make sure that both this side and that side, those hash marks are on the same beat. I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like, and then I'm going to show you what it doesn't look like, well, whenever it's not on the same beat. As you can see, the hash marks, they're the same. And you can also listen to your ears to make sure it's the same beat. Now, that's how it's supposed to look whenever it's on the same beat. So whenever it's on the same beat, that's how it's supposed to look, and that's how it's supposed to sound. Now, if you're watching this video, you need to know how to get it on beat whenever it's not on beat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this song, and then I'm going to start this song. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with the tempo. All right. Actually, I'm going to put this tempo here up on this side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to match the tempo on this side to this one. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be watching the hash marks to make sure those hash marks line up. And also too, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the BPM to the same BPM as the one that's playing. So that way that's going to get me pretty much 95% there. And then we're going to use the turntable, or you can use the actual pitch to slow it down or speed it up to make sure that it's staying on the right beat. All right. But also too, what you can do is you can also always go back to your first cue point, that first beat, because that's your reset. All right. So if it gets too crazy, you can always go back to your first beat point, and that will start it over. And that's going to have you starting from a clean slate. So here we go. So now this right here is a little bit, gotta slow it down. Reset. there it is. So pretty much what we did is, I'm gonna do it again. All right, so we're gonna start this song, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the BPM at the same, and then we're going to do the fine tunes and hit the reset whenever it gets too crazy. Here we go. BPM, reset. And now, if it gets off beat, you can see the difference in the beats. Reset. Tempo. Reset. There we go. So now, also too, I'm doing this with a live drummer instrumental. So by default, because we're humans, it is going to fluctuate up and down because it's not a digital sound or something that was made on a computer. This is actually live drummers playing the beat. So it's going to be fluctuating on or off just by a little bit. But this is why we have the tempo, and we can drag our finger on the record or on your turntable to speed it up by small increments. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you on a different song. So this song on his right side is going to stay the same, and then I'm going to do it on another song that's totally different, but using the same methods. Tempo. So this song right here has a couple more drum beats in between the beat, so that's why you're hearing an extra beat. But the main beat, that one beat, is same, and the snare beat is the same. The other song has a couple more kicks in the middle, but it's still on beat. The core beat is still the same. I'm gonna do it again at a different tempo. Tempo 97, 94. Slow it down. Start over. There it is. Watching the hash marks. There. So that is a quick video on how to match your tempo. Remember, what you have to do is first, make sure you have the first beat queued up. That's your reset. And then you make sure your tempos match on both sides. And then once you want to bring in the track, you're going to hit the reset on both sides, because remember, we want to make sure we have that first beat set. That's going to be our reset. Then once it gets off, you always go back to the reset. You look at the hash marks and make sure they're the same. And if they aren't the same, you're going to speed it up or slow it down depending on what you see on the hash marks. But if the BPM is close, you shouldn't have to slow it up or slow it down too much. If you do need to slow it up or speed it up or slow it down, you can do it by holding your finger on the turntable. If you're using controllers, you can either drag it forward or drag it back, or you can actually use the pitch bend here or the pitch control on your turntables. So that's the video on how to tempo match.